because now I'm 2 weeks post-op, and not much has changed since the first week. I got the stitches out, so you guys can see the um, my incision here. Let's see if I can. It's pretty small, but as you can see, it's red around it in kind of a square, and I think that's from they have me wearing these Scarway silicone patches, and they're the exact same shape as that redness there. And I noticed when I started wearing it, it got real itchy. So I don't know if I'm having an allergic reaction to like the silicone patch or what. If any of you guys have had tried to wear that patch and it caused that for you, let me know. Thinking about stopping it for today and seeing if that goes away because it definitely got really itchy. I mean, I actually woke up last night. Yesterday was the first day I wore it. It like woke me up a couple times because it was just getting so itchy. It was driving me nuts. Um, as far as the symptoms go, I had it's still really it's still tight in the area, but I gotta be honest. Um, I really understand when you guys told like say not to get paranoid. It's hard not to because I noticed last night it felt abnormally tight, and I went to a friend's band play, and I wasn't like, doing anything crazy. When I went for my follow up, the doctor he said I was doing really good, exceptionally well. He said I was like an honor roll person, and he had to remind me to like take it easy. I asked him, I said, so can I like, can I work out? And he was like, are you crazy? He's like, you just had surgery. He's like, don't do anything for a month. He's like, you can do whatever you want after a month. Which I don't know if that means like it's okay to do everything after a month, or he was just kind of frustrated with me asking that. I had to ask because if I don't ask, then I don't know whether or not I'm allowed to do stuff like that. But he just said to take it easy for a month. So, I have been lifting things that are over a pound or whatever, but it didn't seem to bother me. And to be honest, like when I was doing everything like that, I kind of felt better. And in the past couple of days, I've been taking it more easy, and I feel like it's felt tighter. So I don't know. Maybe I need to. I still do this. He kept telling me to bend and open my arm like this. I'm sure some of you guys that have had this know that. But yeah. So anyway, last night I watched a show and just felt overly tight, and then this morning, it just feels tight, and it's I'm trying not to get paranoid, but it definitely freaks me out because I feel like I can't feel where my medial epicondyle is, to be honest, because it's kind of still swelled up and whatnot. But it feels really tight here, and it feels like like I'm getting more tingling when I bend, and it just feels tight, and it feels like it's wrapped around the bone again, like not in front of the bone. So I'm trying not to get paranoid. Hopefully it goes away today or in the next days, but if I had to just guess, that's what it feels like. And I really hope that's not the case because that would mean that like somehow that fascial flap or whatever broke and it got in there, or if it's caught in there or whatever. But gosh, man, it totally feels tighter today. And when I bend, I mean, I have numbness in here and stuff. So I wish I was as positive as I was last week, but I gotta be honest, I'm really kind of worried today. Um, it's, you know, it's easy to be positive when things seem like super good, but it's tough, man. I really can empathize with you guys that have had this. And God, man, you know, it's such a roller coaster ride from dealing with it for 5 years to getting a surgery and feeling like I'm automatically better, and then feeling some of the stuff, more typically come back. And I don't know, it just takes patience, and I guess I gotta just, still keep a positive frame of mind and hope that it's gonna get better, and hope that none of that other stuff, I hope that it did move and it's healing right and where it's supposed to. And because now, as soon as you feel something like that, I get what everyone has said. It's like you're like, oh man, I felt a pop, and then I was like, oh, what did it go back and this and that, and I mean, it's probably really slim odds that that happens, you know, but you know, you read one online. Like I remember this one guy that actually happened to him. I don't know how, and then he had to go back and get like a submuscular one. I think he posts videos on YouTube about it. That's where I saw it. So, you know, you see one of those and you're like, oh crap, please don't let that happen to me, man. And then I'm like, oh man, what if I overdid it? Like I was cleaning the pool the other day, or I changed the propane tank on the grill and it was heavy, and you just every little thing that you did goes through your head. And I was like, oh, I was like, you know, clapping last night. What if I was clapping? And it's fuck, it's so hard not to be paranoid, man. It really is, especially if as soon as like something like this happens. So I'm gonna try to go do some cardio at the gym and maybe do some like calves or something to just try to take my mind off it and get some sort of exercise and try to get positive. But man, dude, I'm not having a good day today. It's just really freaking me out, and I'm worried. You know, I can't lie about it. I'm just really worried because I mean, I don't care if I have to do this again on my left, but I don't have to do it again on the same arm, man. I mean, that sucks on another level. It's just like that would be totally getting shitted on, and man, for the guy that happened to, fuck, I feel so bad for you, man. Like, God, that sucks so bad. You know, like you're a real freaking trooper if you have to do that. Because I think he had to go back and do a submuscular one too. Because, oh man, I shouldn't think of this stuff. It's not constructive or whatever, productive or whatever. But anyway, guys, there's my scar. It's small, so I can't complain about that. And I definitely feel like I have an allergic reaction to the silicone patch. You can see like the square there. So if you guys can yes or no, that's yay or nay. It looks like a allergic reaction, or it's just part of the whatever around the scar. Let me know. You can still see like the marker from where they drew. I obviously I wash it every day, but I don't scrub it because I feel like that's probably not a good idea. But man, dude, I gotta be honest, man. It's like even when I go like this, it just feels really tight around here. I'm barely bending my arm, and it's weird, dude. It really feels like it's back down where it's not supposed to be. It's like a different tightness now than the last couple of days. It freaks me out. So I'm gonna hope for the best. So I'll stop whining and complaining. But I really hope I'll do another update next week. Let you guys know how it's going, and I really hope that I have some better, you know, stuff to spare. I hope I don't freak out any of you guys that have this done. You know, I mean, it's probably fine, so don't worry about it. You know, but just I will say this: even if you feel good, don't overdo it. You know, like if the doctor says don't lift anything over a pound, don't lift anything over a freaking pound. Do whatever exercises you're supposed to. Don't overdo it, even if you feel good. It's really hard to not, but follow their advice. So, and that's my advice. Follow their advice. Hope you guys are having a good time, man. And I'll let you know what's going on next week. All right. Peace out, everybody.